It's a crazy hair day today, that's for sure. Good morning, chin chin, hail the kale. I've just been saltwater gargling, which is just delightful, isn't it, really? And yeah, and that helps. And some nice of the hot teas that Sandra sent as well. Like I had a couple of them last night, and I slept a little bit better. You'd be pleased to know, because I'm sure you're all, you know, on tenterhooks, thinking about my teeth. Right. Advent calendar, day number 10. What's going to be in Liz? By the way, someone commented, I think, on one of Carla's videos, oh, I like Lizzo or something, does she have a channel? And that's me. The calendar's called Liza, I'm called Lex. I know we look at pretty much the same. Oh, we have got another low-carb mug cake, and this time it's carrot flavour. So like carrot cake, I'm guessing. But that, I do like carrot cake, so that's going to be banging. So ingredients in this: sweetener erythritol, carrots 19%, almonds, coconut flour, golden flaxseed flour, soybean flour, bean flour, and baking powder and cinnamon. It scores A on the German Nutri-Score. So that's good, and takes 2.5 minutes, but as we know, a little bit less. And for this, you require 2 tablespoons of oil and 50 mils of soy drink. I don't have either of those, so we will use dairy equivalents. And now for exciting shower and camera. Oh, I see 10 already. Got a 10. Still doesn't feel lighter. Box still, lid still doesn't go on box. 10 days in, and it hasn't gotten smaller. What's that thing in Harry Potter where like it's like the spell where it just like multiplies, like every time you touch it, like that's what that box is. I'm telling you. Ooh, Pixie lipstick. Luna by Luna. Oh, this sounds interesting. Look at that. That's really pretty box, isn't it? Lovely packaging. Let's see. Pixie lipstick. Luna by Luna. Oh, that's a very classy colour. Look at that. I know. Don't you think? Classy colour, that. Should we do a little swatch? You have to do it across here. Ooh. Look at that. Blimey. I won't try it on now because I'm drinking coffee and it'll only end up all over my face and all over the cup. But that looks lovely. I really like the packaging on that. That's well smart, isn't it? What do you think? Is that there suit me? I think that's going to suit me. Lovely. Thank you very much. I've got mug cake and lipstick. What more could a girl want in a day? Jewellery. That's what a girl wants today, and that's what's coming today, hopefully, because Carla, who she gets the sacks from, has also bought me a big pile of jewelleries. So that's going to come at some point today. Much excited. Right, I'm going to crack on with my coffee, and I shall get back to you in a bit, I promise. Right, so sales going out this morning. How many have I got? 15. Let's whiz through. Little sparkly bow brooch, £5.59. 2 kilograms of costume jewellery. There's a big old chunky purple thing in there. Look at that. 17.99, including postage. An Art Deco style bar brooch, little sparkly bar brooch. Went for £5.99. This, very needy was a keeper. It's like a heart, like a sparkly choker heart thing. Went for £14.99. I think it's fab. This long turquoise and black beaded necklace went for £10. The thing that I thought looked like antlers and stuff has gone. Went for £12.99. a lovely 3 moonstone ring. This is gorgeous. Look at that. That's so pretty. It's got like a slight, you know, like purple cha-ching every so often. Really nice. That went for £25.99. This Kit Heath silver ring went for £25. A little sparkly roe ring went for £6.99, and then another one went for £9 and a penny. Some lovely sparkly, like half moon kind of shaped clip-on earrings went for £7.99. Thimble rack went for £7.99. This vintage sewing box went for £18. A lovely little scarf ring with a dove on it went for £5.99, and a silver necklace like with sparkly angel wings went for £12.99. So I'm going to package these up, and at some point in the next hour or so, I think, I've got a Morrison's delivery. Morrison through Amazon's next day. Genius. Thank you. Hooray, my parcels from Carla has come. Overweight bastard. That's me. And she also sent a card as well, which is Christmas greetings from Bristol. Yeah, on first looks, it doesn't look hopeful, to be honest. A lot of bangles, doesn't look like things that I particularly want to sell. But you never know. Let's get stuck in. Okay, so this is the results. Got some useful little baggies and boxes there. Some single earrings, that's rubbish. Some broken bits that I'll add the single earrings to. Some watches for a watches lot. Some vintage bits for a vintage lot. Some rings for a rings lot. This is all the stuff that is going to go into like a 2-kilogram bag. So it's modern costume jewellery, just stuff that I'm not interested in doing stuff with. And then these are the things that I was like, okay, I can probably sell these. So yay, we got $1 sterling silver necklace, so I'm sure I've got a pendant that I can put on that. This is one button, which I think is in Debenhams and stuff. One button necklace that I just thought was kind of interesting, so I'll try and sell that one. I've got 4. These are modern, just gold tone necklaces, but they look quite nice together, so I'll sell these a lot together. A little Murano Venetian pendant necklace, a couple of like vintage brooches, so a little bar brooch here and a little sparkly one, a little pendant, I'm sure I can find a chain to put that on, some purple dangly clip-on earrings, a little scarf pin, clip. This is just Marks and Spencer's, but this style chain is like quite fashionable, quite unisex looking. And then some scrap silver, and then I'm going to test that and this for silver, so I'll let you know. I really should sort my hair out. Karen is on in an hour with pub quiz, and I'm meant to be going on that, and I've got to make myself look presentable at some point. Just watching Carla's Vlogmas video for today, and just had a sort of snack lunch, some pork scratchings with cheese on top. Tooth feeling better. I think I'm getting this under control now. Yeah, right. Oh, before I crack on with comments from yesterday, and I'll open in because I don't want to lose my place of where I was with Gala. Hang on. Right, what I've done with those two things, with that lot of jewellery that I just got, I've separated it out into 2.5 kilo lots. So I'm listing them as like kids dress up lots, you know, so it can have some fun, or I'm sure there is some stuff in there that, you know, someone can list and make money out of, but I'm just gonna list them as like kiddies lots, dress up lots. 12 quid each, free posting. I'll put the links down below if you are interested in them yourselves. If it is one of you guys ends up buying it, just like say hello, it's me, and I'll say hello back. Yay. Okay. What did I just say? Oh yeah, comments. Right. So lots of comments about toothy pegs and stuff. Just saying like use Cloval, use this, use that. I've got some Bonjela, I've got some Nurofen, and I've been gargling salt water, and those teas that I had the other day in friend mail from Sandra, like I've been having a few of them, and that's helping, like especially the peppermint ones. I think is quite nice. I don't think it's an infection thing, because I've been to the dentist with this before and he said it's not infection, it's because I've had so much work on these two front teeth that they are just, you know, any knock, any, you know, anything like that will just set them off on edge. I've had root canal on them like before, also like that one is cracked in half and stuff. Like they're basically just like they're not very happy teeth. And when I felt the other night that I'd been sleeping like that on my hand, I was like, well, that makes sense, doesn't it? So last night I tried, you know, to make myself sleep on my back and stuff, and I had a hot water bottle to like, because I've been all like tense and stuff, and I think it is more a tension thing rather than infection thing. So, but it is like feeling a bit better. I mean, it doesn't hurt to press it or anything, you know, it just like, I think it's tension anyway. So lots of lovely comments and some scary ones about me having to cancel my operation. I don't need to hear things like that, no offense people, but please don't say things like that to me, because like that's a bit upsetting. But I appreciate your concern in that sense. Now yes, this yesterday, okay, yes. So Hayley, this is me as well. She says, I have aching teeth due to grinding them when I'm asleep. I got a mouth guard, frightened I might swallow it and choke to death. Well, don't do that. But yeah, I grind my teeth in my sleep as well, and I tend to go and like bite down, and like that is exactly where some of the pain is as well on either side. So I need to go a lot more. Vicky the toy hoarder says, very important question. Which Christmas films have you seen so far this month? Well, I've watched It's a Wonderful Life twice, and I will definitely watch it at least once more before Christmas, because it is the best Christmas film. I'll probably watch Home Alone at some point. Maybe The Muppets Christmas Carol I'll probably watch, but yeah, I think that's it for actual Christmas films. I think it's literally just been It's a Wonderful Life. Oh no, I watched Die Hard the other day, but whether you count that as a Christmas film, I also count Alien as a Christmas film as well, because there's a Christmas tree in the background of one of them, so Alien's a Christmas, and it feels Christmassy. Don't you think Alien feels Christmassy? That's what I associate Alien with Christmas. I don't know why. Amanda says, a good duvet day does the soul good, and asks, what shows do I like to watch from the sofa? I'm not big into television. I was a film student and I worked in television and stuff, and I think I prefer films. I prefer the beginnings of films rather than the ends of films. I prefer the beginnings of songs rather than the ends. I prefer the beginnings of books rather than the ends. I like seeing how things are constructed and how they're building up. I don't so much like the climax. But I definitely prefer like the whole build up to things, the tension beforehand. That's the enjoyable bit. Sounds like I'm talking about sex. Obviously we quite like the climax as well, but for me the run up to it is where the thrill is. So there. But as for television shows, not much. I did watch Bake Off and The Right Person won, I think, although it should have been a few different finalists, I think, but there we are. And I normally enjoy watching The Apprentice, but obviously that hasn't been on. And then my all-time favourite TV shows, Black Mirror and Father Ted. Father Ted is my all-time like TV series because it's just perfect genius. In fact, most things by Graham Linehan are absolutely great. Most things by Charlie Brooker and Russell T Davies as well. Queer as Folk is one of my all-time favourite TV shows, but there's nothing on at the moment that I'm like, oh, I must watch that. I've only managed to watch maybe 3 or 4 series on Netflix whole throughout lockdown throughout this year, and that's been Handmaid's Tale, which I absolutely love. I think that's brilliant. The Crown series 4 I watched, but I kind of watched while I was doing stuff, so I didn't really pay much attention, and it does bug me. It just bugs me a little bit that they put her walking down the aisle in the wrong place, really. It's correct time-wise, but for storytelling techniques, they should have had her just about to walk down the aisle at the end. That should have been the final thing. Because then we would have all been going, no, Diana, don't do it! As a storytelling device, that would have been a lot. Anyways, it's their choice. I watched a series called You, and that's because the main guy in it is very, very pretty, and he's got a lovely top lip and little gap in his teeth, and I love that. And then probably the best thing watched this year is The Queen's Gambit, which if you haven't seen is absolutely brilliant. Kelly told me about it, and oh my god, just awesome, just beautiful. So if you haven't already checked it out, go and do that. Lynn Pye is showing off how she can save the frugal fence. I can't say it again. There's Pamela and Yvonne and lots of people saying about what to put on the teeth and stuff, which is cool. Thank you. I've ordered some of your suggestions and things. Hannah says the little box with the jewellery in it is so cute. It is really cute, isn't it? I think it's an American brand, I'm not sure. Jane says, hi Jane, hi Lex, you don't have an evil or nasty bone in your body. I do, but it's only when it's poked by other people. Video history snippet says, with nasty people or people who may bring on stress to my life, I mostly remove them. No murdering, of course. Oh, but it's good to have a hobby. But I also like to forgive and forget as well. I realise sometimes others are going through things in their own life which I have no idea about. Completely true. Everybody is, going through something. But I do feel that if those people are having a negative effect on your life, I mean, again, like I said, I don't hold a grudge. Well, I suppose maybe I do hold a grudge because I am just going, no. It's just I'm going, I don't need this. Bye-bye now, bye-bye. And that's it. But then they ask a random question, or they say random question, but it's perfectly apt for me. Do we have a favourite movie or movies? Well, I was a film student, a filmmaker, an award-winning filmmaker at one point, a film lecturer, and worked in film and television. So not so random, perfectly acceptable question. My favourite film of all time is Fight Club, and every time I've seen it made easily over 100 times, and every time I watch it I still see something new in it. My favourite film for dialogue, for geniusly witty dialogue, is Mean Girls. It's fantastic. For just kind of feelings, Amelie, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Drive, gorgeous films. But favourite film of all time is Fight Club. A favourite director is Stanley Kubrick. However, Stanley Kubrick films are in my top 10, but not my favourite. Weird that, isn't it? But it's more that I just like his style, his aesthetic and stuff. named, the reason I'm called Alex, well, Alex though, is because of little Alex in Clockwork Orange. ANJP 2006 says, hello, the green dish you sold, did you check to see if it was uranium glass? I did, and it's not, which is a shame. If it was, I might have kept it because, you know, it would have been fab. Miss Q says, hilarious advert in the middle of this vlog, a woman in labour. Bloomin' heck. Victoria Plum says that when she had toothache, she froze little portions of jam to put on it. I think I've ordered some like cooling or heat pads, so you can either heat them up in the microwave or you can cool them down in the freezer. So I might try some of that if it flares up again, but should be okay. And Sue Bad Wolf says, yay cat bum. Right, I am going to make myself presentable now because I think Karen's just messaged about this afternoon about the pub quiz. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. There we go. So a bit earlier on, I was on Karen's quiz and I won, yes! But it was very close though, and it's lots of fun. So very big thank you to Karen for that. And if you, oh, I just spoiled this. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. But I've just spoiled it for you. Go and watch it anyway. But I'm sure you were there. Anyways, dinner time, and I'm having some green beans, the mince with like peppers, onions, and tomatoes. Big mound of cauliflower cheese, extra cheese on top. Oh, smells good. And I am watching The Lady Killers, the original version. It's a good film. You should watch it too. Right, I'm gonna nom this, and I might see you in a bit. So it's the evening, and I'm enjoying myself a bath. And in it, I'm gonna put this. This is a cannabis oil bath bomb. Ooh, it's pretty. Right, I'm going to enjoy this. Tomorrow I've got news of a big sale. I mean, not a big sale as in like a discount and stuff. I mean a big sale as in I sold something. Hooray! But until tomorrow, bye-bye now. Bye-bye!